Hey everybody, how you doing today? Welcome back. This is Dad with a Gym. I'm Dad. This is Jim. Let's get started. Over the past 10-15 years, the majority of the fitness work I've been doing has been heavy lifting based on strength training, not bodybuilding or anything like that obviously, but just the objective was really about getting the most weight on the bar and lifting it 5 times. It was never even a 1 rep max. Never got into competitions. It was always about the how many times can I lift something 5 times, because that seemed like what I was comfortable with, what I enjoyed, and there was never any other fitness aspect to it. When I did do cardio, it was to warm up, and I gradually would, and as the weight got heavier, doing that cardio actually seemed to be diminishing my ability to do the weight because my legs would get tired or something and whatever. So every time I would do that, I would remove the cardio, and it would become just a heavier weight. Now, one thing is I did as I look back at my logs, what I would generally, the pattern I would lift for maybe 5, 6, 7 months. I would get up to a certain point. It wasn't a. It was a pretty respectable weight, but it never got higher over the years. I never really got much stronger than that. So the focus was always on trying to get that strength. And about every 5 months or so, I would hurt myself, or I would have to take a break for some reason. Maybe I had to travel for a week, and when I came back, I never could really get back into it. So it was usually 5 months on, 5, 6 months off, 5 months on. And I never really maxed out at the top. I never got much higher at the top. I might do a couple of ego lifts just to see if I could push it, but I wouldn't stay there. It kind of led me to this state where I was strong for 5 lifts, but couldn't do many push-ups, couldn't do any pull-ups. Was carrying, depending on who you ask, anywhere from 100 to 70 pounds overweight. So when I shifted away from that heavier program a couple weeks ago, it was a weird mindset change to stop focusing on trying to get heavy lifts and building strength, because I wasn't building strength. That program was not building strength. It was basically getting me back to where I was, and then I would take a break. Coming to these high rep lifts and more calisthenics, and I've never been a big fan of calisthenics. I'm actually starting to feel some real changes, and that I really like. These are giving me, I feel like, better muscle engagements. The push-ups, for example, burn, and I feel a lot more than I ever did with the heavy bench presses. Plus, my elbows don't hurt as bad. The bench presses, I would get little elbow twinges. I don't get them at all with the push-ups. And the progression with the push-ups seems to be going pretty good. I actually am like, holy moly, I'm getting more. I'm getting a couple more every time. That's some good progression. Again, my target here is if I could do 3 sets of 25, then I'm going to go set for 4 sets of 25. The top number being 100 push-ups. So I'm becoming convinced the calisthenics piece of it is becoming something that I'm really enjoying. I may even go out and buy some dumbbells because I've never trained with dumbbells, but I can see how, maybe goblet squats or something like really high rep is going to help burn through calories and help me feel the body a bit more. And I look forward to those challenges. So it very well could be time to start spending some money and investing in the gym to get a bit more get more equipment. I'm thinking about getting some kettlebells and maybe some dumbbells and maybe a few bands. I've been doing a bit of research and watching some videos on YouTube about physical therapy on increasing hip mobility. So maybe a couple bands will help with that. I don't know. I'm really starting to get excited about trying different things and trying other kinds of exercises. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. And we have to just keep trying because, as you know, if life gives you melons, you may be dyslexic. All right, I appreciate it. Y'all be good. I'll see you back soon.